Have you ever sat in a quiet room, surrounded by memories, and felt a presence so real, so palpable, it sends a shiver down your spine? You tell yourself it's just a memory. You convince yourself it's just the wind. Society has taught us to believe that the end of a physical life is the end of a connection. That a great silence falls, and the dialogue we once cherished is over forever. But what if that silence is not empty? What if it's simply a different frequency, a language spoken not through words, but through the very fabric of existence? What if the connections we forge in love are not severed by death, but are merely transformed? Ancient wisdom and emerging insights into the nature of consciousness are beginning to converge on a profound understanding that the conversation continues. It simply changes its form. I am going to guide you through 7 profound channels through which this connection flows, 7 ways the universe allows us to feel the enduring presence of those who have passed beyond the veil. This isn't about superstition. It is about awakening to a deeper reality of consciousness itself. It is about learning to listen with your heart. And when you feel this truth resonate within you, I invite you to declare your readiness to listen. Go to the comments section and write this simple, powerful affirmation. My heart is an open channel. Let this be a signal to yourself and to the universe that you are ready to receive the messages that are already waiting for you. Now, let us begin. Number 1, the messenger of unexpected scent. You are walking through your home, your mind occupied with the mundane tasks of the day. Paying bills, thinking about dinner, planning your week. It is an ordinary afternoon, no different from any other. And then it happens. A fragrance drifts past you, completely untethered to your environment. It's the distinct, unmistakable scent of your grandmother's lavender perfume, or the smell of your father's old workshop, that unique blend of sawdust and pipe tobacco. There is no source for it. The windows are closed. No one else is there. It hangs in the air for just a moment, a perfect, vivid memory brought to life, and then, just as quickly, it's gone. You pause, your heart suddenly aching with a beautiful sorrow, your mind struggling to find a logical reason where none exists. This is what deep awareness shows us is more than a trick of memory. Scent is the most primal of our senses, hardwired directly to the brain's centers of memory and emotion. While a photograph shows us a moment frozen in time, a scent transports us back into the West feeling of that moment. It bypasses the analytical mind and speaks directly to the soul. From a space of quiet knowing, we can understand this not as a random neural firing, but as a deliberate and gentle hello from beyond. It's a message that uses the most powerful and direct pathway to our hearts, a whisper that says, I am still here. In the memories that feel like home, it's a reassurance that the essence of that person, the love they embodied, still occupies a space within your reality, able to touch your senses when you least expect it, but perhaps need it most. This profound connection reassures you that love is not a memory, but a living, breathing presence that transcends the physical world. Number 2, the language of nature's emissaries. Think about a time you felt utterly lost in your grief. Perhaps you were sitting on a park bench, the weight of the world on your shoulders, tears blurring the edges of the sky. You look up, feeling completely alone, and you see it. A single, vibrant red cardinal sitting on a branch right in front of you. It meets your gaze unafraid for a long, quiet moment. It was your mother's favorite bird. Or you're hiking a trail, grappling with a difficult decision, when a butterfly with brilliant blue wings, the very same shade as the scarf your friend always wore, lands softly on your hand and stays for an impossibly long time before fluttering away. It feels like more than a coincidence, a quiet miracle just for you. The laws of nature reveal a universe that is deeply interconnected. It is not a machine of random, separate parts, but a single, living organism pulsing with consciousness. In this web of life, we are all connected, both the seen and the unseen. Ancient wisdom teaches us that nature is a mirror, reflecting our inner world and the greater truths of the cosmos. When our hearts are heavy with loss, we are often most open most vulnerable, and most receptive to the subtle frequencies of this connection. These encounters are not random accidents. They are synchronicities, moments where the veil thins and the universe conspires to send a messenger. That bird, that butterfly, that deer that paused and looked into your soul, they are conduits. They are physical manifestations of a love that continues, borrowing a form from the natural world to gently remind you that you are never truly alone. The message is this: look around you. I am in the beauty of the world. I am still with you. In recognizing these moments, you awaken to the profound truth that life, in all its forms, is a continuous conversation, and that those we love are never further than the next beautiful sunrise or the next bird's song. Number 3, the echoes of a shared song. You are driving in your car, lost in thought, the radio humming quietly in the background, playing songs you barely register. Suddenly, a song begins that stops you in your tracks. It's not just any song, it is that song. The one you and your husband danced to at your wedding. The one your sister would sing, off-key but full of joy, on every road trip. A song you haven't heard in years, and yet here it is, playing on a random station at this exact moment when you were thinking of them. The music washes over you, and with it, a flood of emotion so powerful it feels as though they are sitting right there beside you, sharing the moment once again. The car fills with more than just sound, it fills with their presence. Sound and vibration are fundamental forces of creation. The laws of nature itself reveal that everything in the universe, from the stars in the sky to the cells in your body, is in a state of constant vibration. Music is organized vibration that has a unique power to carry emotional information and transcend time. When we share meaningful experiences with someone, especially through music, we create a resonant imprint, a sort of energetic signature in the universe. From a space of deep awareness, we can perceive these moments not as mere coincidence, but as an intentional tuning of reality. It's as if the consciousness of the one you miss has reached out and nudged the vast, interconnected field of possibility to play that specific frequency for you at that specific time. It's a communication that travels on the waves of sound, a message encoded in melody, saying, remember this joy, remember this connection, it is still real, that love still vibrates within and all around you. This experience affirms that the bonds of love are like a timeless melody, one that never truly fades and can be heard whenever you listen with your heart. Number 4, the unmistakable feeling of being touched. Imagine you are trying to fall asleep, lying in that quiet space between wakefulness and dreams. The house is still. The weight of your loss feels especially heavy in the silence of the night. Suddenly, you feel a distinct pressure on the edge of the bed, as if someone has just sat down, or you feel a fleeting, gentle brush of a hand across your cheek or your hair, as soft as a whisper. It's not a draft. It's not your imagination playing tricks on you. The feeling is specific, deliberate, and filled with a profound sense of comfort and familiarity. For a brief instant, the feeling of utter loneliness vanishes, replaced by a sense of being cared for, of being watched over. Our modern worldview often dismisses what we cannot see and measure, yet ancient wisdom teaches that the energetic body is just as real as the physical. We are more than just flesh and bone, we are beings of energy, and that energy leaves an imprint. Love itself is a powerful energetic frequency. From a space of deep awareness, we find that what you are experiencing is a form of affective or feeling-based communication. The veil between dimensions can become thin, especially when our minds are quiet and receptive, like in the moments before sleep or upon waking. The consciousness of your loved one, free from the density of the physical body, can momentarily interact with your energy field in a way that your senses translate as a physical touch. It is the most direct and simple of messages, devoid of symbols or words, intended only to convey one profound truth. I am here. You are not alone. I am watching over you. This deeply comforting experience is a reminder that the bonds of care are not broken by physical death, and that the warmth of a loving presence can still be felt, even when it can no longer be seen. You see how profound these channels of connection are. They are not loud or dramatic, but quiet, deep, and intensely personal. This journey into understanding is about more than just finding comfort. It's about recalibrating your entire perception of reality, love, and connection. If you are feeling a shift within you, a deeper sense of possibility opening up, then I invite you to become a part of this community of explorers. By subscribing to this channel, you are not just getting more videos, you are joining a circle of seekers who understand that the deepest truths of life are often found in the quiet whispers, not the noisy crowds. Click that subscribe button and continue this journey with us. Let's explore this profound landscape together. Number 5. Symbolic messengers in the dream world. You have a dream. It isn't one of those chaotic, nonsensical dreams that vanish with the morning light. This one feels different. It is vivid, coherent, and imbued with an extraordinary sense of peace. In the dream, your loved one appears. They may not speak a single word, but they are holding a single, perfect sunflower, which was their favorite flower, and they look at you with a smile that conveys pure, unconditional love and well-being. Or perhaps they guide you to a calm shore and simply point toward a sunrise. You awaken not with a sense of sadness, but with an overwhelming feeling of reassurance, a deep inner knowing that you've just received a meaningful message. The feeling stays with you for days. The realm of dreams has, for millennia, been seen by cultures around the world as a bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds. When the conscious, analytical mind is at rest, the soul is free to travel and communicate on a different plane of existence. The laws of nature reveal that consciousness is not confined to the waking brain. It is a field that permeates everything. From a space of deep awareness, these dreams are not merely the reprocessing of memories by your subconscious. They are visitations. They are sacred meetings in a space unbound by time and physicality. The symbols they bring, the flower, the sunrise, a meaningful object, are not random but are chosen for their deep, shared emotional significance. It is a form of communication more potent than words, a direct transmission of feeling and assurance. The message is elegantly simple. I am at peace, I am whole, all is well. This is a profound gift, a direct glimpse into the continuity of life, assuring you that the spirit is vibrant and well, and that their love continues to shine upon you from just beyond the horizon of your sight. Number 6. The jolt of electrical affirmation. You are sitting alone in the living room, deep in a moment of grief or memory, speaking out loud to your departed loved one. You might say, I wish I knew you were okay. Or, I miss you so much today. At the exact moment the words leave your lips, a nearby lamp flickers on and off, or a radio that was turned off suddenly bursts to life with a snippet of music. Or a child's electronic toy in another room begins to play its tune without anyone touching it. Your rational mind scrambles for an explanation, a power surge, faulty wiring. But the timing is too perfect, too poetically precise to be dismissed. It feels like a direct response, a wink from the cosmos. Ancient wisdom traditions have long spoken of spirit as a form of light and energy. From a modern perspective, we know the universe is fundamentally an electromagnetic phenomenon. Everything, including our own thoughts and emotions, has an electrical frequency. From a place of deep awareness, we can understand that consciousness that is no longer bound to a physical body can more easily influence these subtle electrical fields. It takes an immense amount of focused energy for a non-physical consciousness to affect the physical world, so these signs are often small, quick, and symbolic. Flickering a light or turning on a device is a relatively simple way to get our attention. It is not a random glitch, but a deliberate act of communication that says, I heard you. I am with you at this very moment. It's an electrical exclamation point to your thought or feeling, a confirmation that your words do not echo into an empty void. This powerful and startling form of connection serves as undeniable evidence that you are being heard, and that the conversation of love is indeed a two-way exchange, crossing the bridge between the seen and the unseen worlds. Number 7. The guiding hand of synchronicity. You have been wrestling with a major life decision since your partner passed away. Whether to sell the house you shared, for instance. You are filled with doubt and confusion, and you desperately wish you could ask for their guidance. One afternoon, feeling overwhelmed, you go for a drive with no particular destination in mind. You find yourself on a street you've never been on before, and look up at the street sign, Clarity Drive. Later that day, you open a book at random, and your eyes fall upon a sentence. A new beginning is a gift you give yourself. The following morning, your realtor calls out of the blue to say an ideal smaller home has just come on the market. These are not just happy accidents. You feel a profound sense of guidance, as if unseen hands are gently arranging the pieces of your world to point you in the right direction. Synchronicity is the term for these meaningful coincidences, events that are connected not by a linear chain of cause and effect, but by their meaning and significance. The laws of nature itself reveal that reality is a unified, interconnected field. In this field, consciousness, yours and that of the one you miss, can influence possibility. From a space of deep awareness, these synchronicities are not random. They are a form of high-level communication. It is the universe, orchestrated in part by the loving intention of those who have passed on, providing you with a trail of breadcrumbs. It is guidance delivered through the language of life events. The message is more than just a hello. It is active assistance. It is, I am still with you on your journey. I am helping to guide you. Trust the path that unfolds. When you learn to recognize this pattern, you move from a feeling of being a victim of circumstance to being a co-creator with the universe, guided by a love that has not ended, but has simply expanded to become part of the very fabric of your life's unfolding journey. So you see, the end of a physical life is not a wall, but a doorway. The communication does not cease. It simply transforms into a language that is more beautiful, more subtle, and in many ways, more profound. It speaks through scent, through nature, through music and dreams. It touches us, flickers our lights, and rearranges the world in meaningful ways to guide us home. To open yourself to this reality is to heal the deepest wound of loss. It is to understand that the people we love are not gone. They have simply become a part of everything. Their love is now woven into the sunset, echoed in your favorite song, and as close as the very air you breathe. They are with you, in every moment, in every heartbeat, always. If this exploration has opened your heart and awakened a deeper sense of knowing within you, then I invite you to make a commitment to this path of awareness. Subscribing to this channel is more than an action. It's a declaration that you choose to live in a world of profound connection. It is a promise to yourself to continue to grow, to listen, and to see the universe in its true, miraculous form. Click subscribe and become a conscious traveler on this beautiful journey.